Hey y'all, it's me, Katie. Today's video is going to be a first impressions for me. Some of these products are brand spanking new to the drugstore, and then some of them are just new to me. I'm also mixing in some products that I've been consistently using for a while, so it's going to be about 50-50 new to old products. And so if you want to see how it turns out, just keep watching. Alright, now that I have my hair back, I am going to start priming, and I'm using the Maybelline Master Prime, and it's the Blur and Pore Minimize one. Maybe I should shake it first. It seems a little liquidy. It's still pretty liquidy, but it looks more like a gel almost, which those are going to be the more pore filling primers. It feels really, really smooth. Makes you feel very velvety. I'm actually not going to go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer today because I really want to see how this one does with my pores. My main skin concern used to be the oiliness of it, but now it's just like, it's pores. It's just all pores because they're so big. Now let's have a look-see. I don't think I see too much of a difference. Like I see a little one. Maybe I'll see more of a difference whenever I put on my foundation. A lot of the pore filling primers, everybody says they see an immediate difference. It's because they have a tint to them. So that one's clear, so you don't see an immediate pore filling because it doesn't have a tint, so it's not going to fill and cover your pores. This is the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. I've been really excited to try this one. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but there's only and it sucks, there's only like 4 shades like at Ulta. You can buy a lot more online from the actual website. It's got a cool little dropper. I really hope that shade's gonna be okay on me. It's the lightest one, so that's what I was talking about, was the shade range. It's not very good. I think you can get 18 shades online, but you can only get 4 at Ulta, and they're all really weird shades. It looks like it might be a little dark. Maybe not, but probably so. Just got it in my hair. Ooh, I don't know if that's too much. And I'm going to go in with my Morphe Y6 brush. I actually did just order the... Oh, this is way too dark. Oh, okay. I actually did just order the M6, the new M6. Yeah, you can tell that that's like way too dark compared to my neck. So we will be dragging this down. How is this the lightest shade? I might be able to make it work with a light concealer. Like, might be able to make it work. And hey, maybe I'll actually look tan for once. The coverage on it for the first layer is actually pretty good. And it was really easy to spread. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. It's not too big of a difference from my face to my neck if it doesn't oxidize, but I don't know if it'll oxidize yet. I'm gonna go in with another layer just to see if I can get a little bit more coverage, but this time I'm actually, instead of putting it on like directly onto my face, I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand. You know, every time I watch my videos back, I have to like sit there and watch myself make the ugliest faces, so every time I film I try to focus on not making hideous faces. First impression of it, besides that it's dark, is that it's actually pretty nice. The coverage isn't as full as I thought it was going to be because I can still see like my freckles on my nose and on my cheeks a little bit, but I don't mind my freckles. I don't try to hide them. But the finish of it, like, even though it feels like it's not super tacky, it still has kind of a nice natural look to it. Like, it's not like flat matte. Next, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Not new whatsoever, but I'm never going to find anything as good as it. I don't think so. The closest one has been the Joah Essential High Coverage Concealer, and still it's like no match. Hopefully this concealer can save the shade of the foundation. I'm just going to take my beauty blender and blend that out. Looking at the foundation and the concealer, I'm thinking back to the primer, and it actually does look really smooth. Like, my pores don't look nearly as big as before. So that's really nice. I think I really, really like that primer. And there's one of the ugly faces. Okay, looking at the foundation now with the concealer, it doesn't look that off, which I'm really happy about because I'm going to go to lunch with my family after this. And I don't want to look like a crazy person, even though they already know I'm a crazy person. I don't know whether it's the primer or the foundation or both, but I'm really, really liking it. Okay, and so the next thing I'm going to try, which this isn't like a first impression of it, it's a new way of using it. So when I first tried this is the Makeup Revolution Translucent Baking Powder. I really didn't like it. I thought it made my under eyes look really dry. I think I didn't like the concealer or the foundation under it when I tried it, so I'm going to give this another try. The powder is really soft, but it's really white and it kind of has a sheen to it, which I don't mind, but once we dust away the baking powder, we'll see how it sets everything. Okay, so while I let that baking sit, I'm gonna take the Joah Brow Down to Me in the shade Warm Medium Brown, and it's the Precision Brow Pencil. So out of its little box, it looks like this. I like the packaging a lot. I like that it comes with a spoolie on one end. It's a very fine tip on the other end. I like it. You don't have to bear down too hard. You have to bear down a little bit, but not too hard to deposit color, but it's still really nice. I like that. As always, I'm going to take the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush and just soften up the beginning of my brows. And then this is not new. This is the NYX Control Freak Clear Brow Gel that I'm going to go in with to set them. Now I'm going to dust away the baking. I don't think I like that powder. Like, still, I don't think that I like it. It leaves a white cast. It sets fine, but it's nothing special. So I definitely think I'm going to stay with like the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder or the Too Faced Born This Way setting powder, or my Maybelline Fit Me. Yeah, definitely. So now I'm going to move on to the eyes. I'm taking the NYX eyeshadow base. It's the tinted one. I think they had like 2 or 3 shades. They had a white one, a black one, and then this skin colored one. I'm really hoping this is a dupe for the MAC paint pot. This looks like it's going to be dark. Dadgummit. White would have been my shade. I'm taking it on my finger and I'm putting it on my lid and just a little bit into my crease. And I'm just going to take a BH Cosmetics number 4 brush, dip into that powder that I don't really like, and set my eyelid. Next, I'm taking this Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit. It's a liquid eyeshadow. I've never used these, so I'm kind of interested to see how they are. But this is new to Wet n Wild, and I'm really excited. And I'm taking the shade Off the Grind. I'm just going to put this through my crease. I'm going to take a synthetic bristle for that. I'm going to take the Morphe E27. Oh, that's pretty cool. Like, it's not catching. It's not, because it's liquid, so you would think that it would just be a mess, but it's actually blending out really nice. I will say though that I think you need to work quickly because I put this one on and it already kind of dried down when I got to this eye. I mean, it's still blending out really nice, but not as easily as when I applied this one and immediately blended it out. I'm so impressed. These are so good. Yeah, Wet n Wild came out with a ton of new stuff and I was really excited to try it because Wet n Wild actually has amazing makeup now. And these do get darker after they set. Okay, I'm actually just going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette. It's not new to me, so I'm not going to record myself doing it, so I'll be right back. Now I'm going to go in with what I'm really excited about. It's the new Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer, and I'm taking this shade Sunset Striptease. It looks like that. And this is a little bit of a cooler tone bronzer, which I appreciate because I'm so pale. If I use a warm tone bronzer, I'm done for. I'll look like an Oompa Loompa. So I'm going to take that on my favorite bronzer brush, the BH Cosmetics number 1 brush. It looks pretty pigmented on the brush, which is nice. That's nice. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it, which I don't mind. Okay, maybe it has a lot of a sheen to it, which may not be the best for my oily skin, but we'll see. The color is nice though. Okay, now to add 10 tons of this down my neck. I wish that the camera didn't wash me out so bad, like the lights in the camera didn't wash me out so bad, because this actually looks pretty nice despite being super sheeny. To contour, I'm going to take what I always use, the NYX 3-Step to Sculpt on a BH Cosmetics number 4 brush. Yeah, it's like the blush or the bronzer is super sheeny. I don't know how I feel about it. I like the color and the formula is pretty nice, but I don't know how I feel about it being so sheeny. And I really, that Makeup Revolution baking powder, I don't like so much so that I'm not going to use it again to clean up my contour. I'm actually going to use my Maybelline Fit Me powder. I'm not touching that Makeup Revolution powder ever again. Good thing it's only a couple dollars because it is going into trash. So next I'm going to take something else that's not new. It's the Burt's Bees blush in the shade Bare Peach. This is a Morphe E4 brush. So next I'm going to take something else new to Wet n Wild, which I'm really excited about, and this is the loose highlighting powder in the shade, I think it's I'm So Lit. Oh, okay. That's not kind of highlight. That's pretty. I literally looked like I've been dunked in glitter. And I don't think I'm mad about it. No, I'm not mad, no. And a little tip with loose highlighters is that sometimes when you put them on your face, they look really good, and then all of a sudden, because they're loose, they just kind of like fall off your face. So this one actually didn't do that, so I'm very impressed by it. But if it did, what I would do is I would spray my face with a setting spray, let it dry like 90, maybe 95% of the way, and then I would apply my loose highlighter, and that really helps make it stick. So next I'm going to spray my face with the Makeup Revolution Pro Fix. This isn't new. I'm going to spray my face with this, put on a coat of mascara, put on some false eyelashes, and I will be right back for the end of the video. Alright y'all, so this is the finished look using mostly new products. All I did off camera was put on some L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara, not new to me. But these are the Kiss Look So Natural in the style Shy. I really like these. These are nice. They're really light and fluffy, and the band is not thick at all, so it's really comfortable. But in conclusion of the makeup, what I really liked was the primer. I really like that. It did a really good job at filling in my pores. I liked the foundation a lot, even though it was a couple of shades too dark for me, but I feel like I made it work using some bronzer. I liked the brow pencil. That was really great. I absolutely hated the Makeup Revolution set baking powder. That was awful. Like, it's already in the trash right now. I liked the Wet n Wild liquid eyeshadow. That one was really cool. I was not expecting that. I've never used anything like that. So experimenting with that and having such a good experience with it was really cool. I also ended up really liking the bronzer. I went into a different room because I kind of cleaned everything up for a second, and then went into another room and looked in a mirror, and I really liked the bronzer. I think it's a really nice tone, and it's not as intense of a sheen as it looks on camera, or as it looked on camera when I first applied it. So that was really nice. And then I love the highlighter. I was not expecting that. That kind of blew me away. So that was really cool too. So if you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and also comment down below your thoughts and also some future videos that you want to see from me. I really appreciate y'all watching, and I hope that y'all have a great day.
Hi.
You look high as a kite. That's what you look like.
Me?
Yeah, you got bedhead too. You look like...
Oh, dude, don't
that... Seth, quit blowing your nose! Gosh. So that was nice. And then... Seth is whistling. Seth! Seth Elijah Simonis! I liked the eyebrow pencil. That one was really nice. I like the shade of it. Abby, give me your bowl. Do y'all see that? We just fed her. She's not hungry. Give me your bowl. She thinks it's a toy. Sit your tushy down. You can't have it.